Hi! Are you tired of trying so many cake recipes and still ending up with cakes that don't taste delicious? Or your cakes taste delicious but look ugly because you don't know how to manipulate your buttercream, your fondant, your whipped cream to achieve smooth, silky, sharp edges and cartoon characters. You also don't know how to make sugar flowers, your roses, your peonies, your dahlias, your daisies. I'm Hope Marie Adegbeye, and I'm the solution to all your cake problems, your pricing problems, your taste problems, and your decoration problems. I'm the CEO of Sweetnesscakes, the founder of the Expert Baker Academy, and the author of the Millionaire Baker Guide. I'm here to take you through the journey to becoming an expert baker. Click the link and let's get started. See you in class. Hello guys, welcome to the whipped cream class. Thank you for subscribing. Let's get started. Okay, so we're starting with the recipe. The recipe is 300 grams of whipped cream, 4 tablespoons of icing sugar, and 2 tablespoons of cream milk, and then a cup of water. So we'll start already by taking the measurements. So I'll start by taking the measurements in my mixer bowl. I'm going to take 2 cups of water, and the water must be very cold. 1, 2. Then I'll pour my 2 tablespoons of milk. 1, 2, and then my icing sugar, 4 tablespoons. So I'll stir it because I don't want particles of milk in my whipped cream. Okay, so I want to take the measurement for the whipped cream now, and I'm using a digital scale because it's more accurate. So make sure your scale is off, and then you put the bowl on the scale, then you put the scale on. So I'm measuring 300 grams. So I need some more. So we have 308, I'll take out some. So we have 300. So I'll just pour into the water and milk mixture. And I'm using my balloon whisk. I'll just mix it a bit. Then I'll attach it. So we'll whisk this on high speed, most likely 30 to 45 minutes, but then You're just going to watch and wait for the whipped cream to form a stiff peak, and then it's ready to decorate your cake. So I'll just start. So I'll add in my flavor, whatever choice of flavor you want. I'm using vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon. Stiff peak. That you want it to hold itself when you lift up the balloon whisk. You can see it's forming some peaks, so you know that your whipped cream is ready at this point. So I'll start decorating the cake right away. So I'll start decorating right away. I'm using a red velvet and a vanilla cake. You need a turntable for your decorating. You need a cake comb and a spatula. You also need your piping bags and your nozzle. So you put some whipped cream in between the cakes. You want to layer the cake with some whipped cream. Then you put your second layer. And you make sure that it's straight from the top to the bottom. And then put your first layer of whipped cream on the cake and smoothen. Smoothen the top and smoothen the sides. And then you make sure that your hands are straight, because if your hand is slanted, the cake won't come out straight. So you can see that I'm holding the spatula straight, because I don't want my cake to be looking bent. So you have this now. You can smoothen the top. This is your first layer of whipped cream. You clean up the board to take away all the cake crumbs on the board and at the sides of the cake. Then you put your second layer of whipped cream. And this second layer must be generous. So you smoothen. You see that my hands are straight. The sides too, generous butter. You can see what I'm doing. Be careful now not to take cake crumbs from the bottom to the top. So don't put some whipped cream here and then turn over the cake to another side. Like, it must be uniform. Wherever you stop is where you continue. You can see what I'm doing here. So, now that I've covered everywhere, I'm going to use my bench scraper to scrape the cake. If I want designs on the cake, I'll use this side. If I want it plain, I'll use this side. So I'm going to show you how it looks plain and how it looks designed. So this is the designed one, and then I'll just put, okay, let me go on this side so it's easier for us to see. You put your cake comb like this. You see that it's not like this, it's like this. Some sides of the comb should be on the body of the cake, and then you begin to turn it around. So that was me using my left hand, but I'm not comfortable with my left hand, so let me just do it with my right. Okay, so I'm more comfortable with my right, so I'm going to use my right now. Put your cake comb like this, not like this, against the body of the cake, and then begin to turn the cake around. You just consistently keep turning until all the sides of the cake is as smooth and perfect as you want it to be. So I'll take off the excess from the bottom. And then I'll work on the top, taking off the excess too. Carefully, okay. So you just take your spatula right to the edge of the cake and drag. But if you want it smooth, you use the smooth sides and then just take it around. So whenever you have places that your cake is showing through, like you can see I have a little cake crumb here, you can take it out and fill it up and take it over again. So take off the excess by the sides. or the bottom. Okay, so I just took my naked canvas to the fridge while I clear up my surface, clean everywhere to decorate the cake. So it's time to decorate this cake, and you can do whatever decoration you want depending on your client's choice. For me, I'm just going to do a very simple design using my 1M nozzle and my piping bag, and then I'm going to decorate it with some cocoa powder. So you just put your whipped cream in your piping sets. And then you go and just swirl. Okay. So you just swirl. So I have this now. I'm just going to dust it with a little cocoa powder. So I'm just dusting it with a little cocoa powder. You want to garnish your cake beautifully. And voila, we have this beautiful whipped cream cake dusted with cocoa powder. Thank you so much for paying for this class. I would encourage you to practice what you've learned. Keep practicing. I would like to see your final product. Please tag me when you post them. Thank you.